Hi, it's Miss Melissa from the Oosterhout Free Library, and I'm here with some of my favorite chapter books. And we're going to be reading another of my favorite chapter books today. We all really miss the library, and I miss our readers, but fortunately, there's some of it we have here at home with us. We can download thousands of free books for all ages from the Cloud Library app, available through the oosterhout.info website or the link on the Oosterhout Facebook page. What I'm going to read to you today, and we're going to start reading, is a mystery series that has sold more than 8 million copies. It's called the A to Z Mystery Series. So how many books are there in the series? Right, 26. The first one is called The Absent Author, and it follows 3 kids, Dink, Josh, and Ruth Rose, as they solve mysteries in their Connecticut town. As far as how old they are, they're just about your age, whatever that age may be. So we are going to start with chapter 1. And this series has sold over 8 million copies. So I really think you're going to like it. The Absent Author by Ron Roy, published by Random House. Please, Josh, Dink said. If you come with me today, I'll owe you one. Just name it. Anything. Dink's full name was Donald David Duncan, but no one in Green Lawn ever called him that except his mother when she meant business. Josh Pinto grinned at his friend. Anything? He raised his mischievous green eyes toward the ceiling of Dink's bedroom. Let's see. What do you have that I want? I know. I'll take Loretta. Dink tossed a pillow at Josh. When I said anything, I didn't mean my guinea pig. Are you coming with me or not? I have to be at the book nook in 15 minutes. Dink rushed into the bathroom, tucking his shirt into his jeans at the same time. Josh followed him. Standing in front of the mirror, Dink pushed a brush through his thick blonde hair. Well, he asked, are you coming with me? What's so important about this writer guy? Josh asked, sitting on the edge of the bathtub. Dink turned around and pointed his hairbrush. Wallace isn't just some writer guy, Josh. He's the most famous mystery writer in the world. All the kids read his books, except for you. If he's so famous, why is he coming to dinky little Green Lawn? Dink charged back into his bedroom. I told you, he's coming because I invited him. I'm scared to death to meet someone so famous. I don't even know what you're supposed to say to an author. Dink dived under his bed and backed out again with his sneakers. Please come with me? Josh leaned against the doorway. Sure, I'll come with you, you dope. I was just trying to make you sweat. Usually you're so calm. Dink stared at his friend. You will? Thanks. I can't believe Wallace is really coming here. When I wrote and asked him, I never thought he'd say yes. Dink yanked his backpack out of the closet. Pack my books, okay? I'm getting Wallace to sign them all. Josh began pulling Wallace books off Dink's bookshelf. Geez, how many do you have? Every one he's written. Dink sat on the floor to tie his sneakers. 23 so far. You should read some of them, Josh. Josh picked out The Poisoned Pond and read the back cover. Hey, cool. It says here that Wallace lives in a castle in Maine. Wouldn't that be neat? Dink grinned. When I'm a famous writer, you can live in my castle, Josh. No way, said Josh. When I'm a famous artist, you can live in my castle down in the basement. Josh picked up The Riddle in the River. What's this guy look like? He said. And how come his picture isn't on any of these books? I wondered about that too, Dink said. I sent him one of my school pictures and asked him for one. But when I got the letter, there was no picture. He finished tying his laces. Maybe Wallace just doesn't like having his picture taken. Josh squeezed all 23 books into Dink's pack, then grinned at Dink. Or maybe he's just too ugly. Dink laughed. Gee, Josh, you're ugly, and you love to have your picture taken. Ha ha. Josh picked up his drawing pad. Just because you're my best friend, I'll draw his picture at the bookstore. Dink looked at his watch. Yikes! We have to pick up Ruth Rose in 1 minute. He tore into the bathroom and started brushing his teeth. How'd you get her to come? Josh called. Dink rushed back into his room, wiping toothpaste from his mouth. You kidding? Ruth Rose loves Wallace's book. Dink slung the backpack over his shoulder. He and Josh hurried next door to 24 Woody Street. Tiger, Ruth Rose's orange cat, was sitting in the sun on the steps. Dink pressed the doorbell. Ruth Rose showed up at the door. As usual, she was dressed all in one color. Today it was purple. She wore purple coveralls over a purple shirt and had on purple running shoes. A purple baseball cap kept her black curls out of her face. Hey, she said. Then she turned around and screamed to the house. The guys are here, Mom! I'm leaving! Dink and Josh covered their ears. Geez, Ruth Rose, Josh said. I don't know what's louder, your voice or your outfit. Ruth Rose smiled sweetly at Josh. I can't wait until Wallace signs my books. She held up a copy of The Phantom in the Pharmacy. I wonder if Wallace will read from the new book he's working on, Dink said. What's the title? Ruth Rose asked. They headed towards the book nook. I don't know, said Dink, but he wrote in his letter that he's doing some of the research here in Connecticut. Dink pulled the letter out of his pocket. He read it out loud while he walked. Dear Mr. Duncan, thank you for your kind letter. I'm so impressed that you've read all my books. I have good news. I've made arrangements to come to the book nook to sign books. I can use part of my time for research. Thank you for your picture. I'm so happy to finally meet one of my most loyal fans. Short of being kidnapped, nothing will keep me from coming there. See you soon, Wallace. And I'll see you soon on our next installment of The Absent Author. Remember, download the Cloud Library app.